Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is Friday, April 10th, 2020. I hope you all are doing well and you're all staying healthy. This is a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius for this upcoming week in April. If you're brand new or unfamiliar with my channel, first of all, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. There is more specific information in the description box below regarding my readings and my videos. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate your support. And I do want to remind all of my viewers that because this is a general reading, it can pertain to just about anything. Relationships, situations, and circumstances surrounding family, home, work, social circles, school, just about anything. So take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards. You can mix and match the roles within the readings. In other words, you might be represented by any of the characters that shows up. You might feel like I'm reading for you. You might feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. My intention is always to reach those that need the message the most and those that will benefit from the message the most. So hopefully you'll get something out of this reading, Aquarius, even if just parts of it resonate for you. Hopefully you'll be able to take away something from this reading that will help you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, Aquarius, so we're going to get started. Let's give this deck a cut, and we'll see what's going on with Aquarius. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Magician and the Seven of Pentacles. Three of Cups in reverse. The World. Nine of Cups. Eight of Swords. The Ten of Swords in reverse. And the Devil in reverse. So from this first set of cards, Aquarius, what I'm getting more than anything is that you might be working on something, working on trying to manifest something into your own life, something that's very personal for you, something that is meant for you and you alone. And I get the feeling it's something that you've been working on for a long time, for a long period of time, with the Seven of Pentacles out here. This could be a work opportunity, a creative endeavor. You might even, to a certain extent, feel trapped by this desire to have whatever this is for you in your life. I mean, obviously the Nine of Cups can indicate something that's very positive, something that you are manifesting that you really, really want in your life. But at the same time, with the Eight of Swords showing up, it's almost like you're trapped by trying to make this happen for you, that it's something that you want so badly, like it's probably on your mind constantly. It's something that you have been working on for a long period of time, so it really dwells in your head. It stays with you. It might be something you think about even when you're doing other things, for example. I don't believe this involves other people, or if it does, it means more to you than it does to them. Let's get some more cards out on the table for you, Aquarius. We have the Tower in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups in reverse, the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and the Empress in reverse. This is interesting because Now with the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress both showing up in reverse, I'm getting significantly heavy, a heavy message indicating that this is definitely something meant for you and you alone. Something that you've been manifesting for yourself. And again, I'm not sure, especially with the Three of Cups, Two of Cups showing up in your energy, that other people have a clear understanding of why this is so important for you, or maybe don't even see why you're investing so much energy or time into this. But whatever this is, it is definitely meant for you and you alone. I do feel like you're the Queen of Pentacles energy. The Queen of Pentacles energy in reverse. This is not something I'm not receiving negative toxic energy from this card. It's more of a self-care card for me, in addition to this Empress, which I feel is also your energy. This is more about caring for oneself, doing something for yourself. It's meant for you and you alone. This is not something you're doing for others or for the benefit of others. It's for you and you alone. Maybe other people don't understand it because it doesn't make sense to them, because again, it's not meant for them. It's not meant for other people. And I don't know that you need them to understand why you're doing this for yourself, because it could be a creative endeavor or a job, but this is something you've been working hard on, something you've been spending a lot of time and energy on. And I just get the sense that others don't understand. They see you doing what you're doing and they're like, why is Aquarius spending so much time, so many resources, so much money, so much energy on this? And it's because it's something you want for yourself. That's meant for you and you alone. And it's important to you. And maybe you've even questioned yourself. Sylvester, I can't have you in my lap right now. He's an adorable animal and I love him dearly, but he makes it impossible to do a tarot reading when he's sitting here in my lap. I'm getting the sense too from this Three of Cups, Two of Cups in reverse, that maybe you've had some disagreements or some conflict within a relationship or more than one relationship because of this, whatever this is for you, this endeavor. I feel like it's something you're pursuing or something that you are trying to bring into your life. Doesn't feel like it has anything to do with the relationship. Again, it could be a creative endeavor, maybe something that you've been really working hard at, something that you think might produce or result in something that's profitable for you, or at the very least, something that's very satisfying for you, something that you really want in your life. There might be even a certain level of guilt or maybe self-shame. And I don't mean that in the negative sense, but I mean that in the way that other people might perceive this, and then they kind of lay the guilt on because they're like, oh, why are you doing this? This is all for you. Why don't you focus on doing something that's beneficial for everybody, or something that is good for all of us? That kind of energy, like. But I don't understand. It doesn't make sense that you would feel guilty over doing something for yourself. Maybe it's because it's taken so much time and energy and so much effort that others see this as a waste or something that you shouldn't be doing, or shouldn't be spending so much time on because it's just for you, just for the benefit of you. Let's see what else we get, Aquarius. We have the High Priestess in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, Seven of Cups. Two of Wands. Ace of Swords. Two of Cups in reverse again. And then the Seven of Swords. So we have a King of Wands on the table in reverse. I feel like this is someone who's causing you some grief. Maybe someone who has recently found out about this endeavor or this project or this goal that you have for yourself. I think this person is maybe upset with you or angry that you're not doing what they want you to do, that maybe you're not following their guidance or their suggestions. The King of Wands can be somebody who's in a position of power or somebody who has some kind of authority over others. If he's in reverse, this can be somebody who can be disagreeable or needing to have things their way, somebody who's misusing their power or manipulating others, who's using their position for their own gain. I feel like this person is causing you some grief. Especially, this king may have found out some information or have come into an understanding of what this is, what this means for you, whatever this endeavor is that you're manifesting for yourself. I think that you've expressed what your intentions are to this person, and I don't think they agree with you. I don't feel like they think you're going in the right direction or you're making the right choices. They might even think that the decisions you're making are affecting other relationships, specifically your relationship with this King of Wands. I don't know who this person is to you. This could be a family member, a friend, a co-worker, but this individual is upset because you are focused on yourself. And you are Nine of Cups, and maybe not even giving them the time of day, but for whatever reason, they don't feel like you're making the right choices or moving in the right direction. And they might even act confused about it. They might be like, well, you know, you've got these other options before you. You have these other things you could be doing. Why are you moving in this direction? What's the reasoning behind this? I don't think they see the purpose behind what it is you're putting so much energy and effort into. They don't get it, Aquarius. They're not understanding it. They might even feel a little resentful towards you. There's a Seven of Swords energy. It's almost like they're working against you. I get the feeling that this is representing this King of Wands. There's something in this about you having to deal with this negative backlash, or this person who's just not, you know, they are in a position where they could potentially help you, or at the very least give you guidance or encouraging feedback or encouraging words, and they're not. They're very resistant to helping you in any way, shape, or form, because I think they're working against you almost. Because there's nothing in it for them. Whatever it is you're doing, it's not going to benefit them in any way. And I just get the feeling that they're resentful towards you, Aquarius. Let's get some more cards out here and see what else we can get. I get this, what's in it for me? That's going through my head, like when I look at that King of Wands, what's in this for me type of energy. Like somehow you are responsible for this person's happiness or this person's well-being, that you're supposed to be putting energy into what they want, what they need, and what they desire. And this person's like very selfish energy. I'm a little surprised. I mean, we'll see what else comes up. Sylvester, you've got to stay on the floor. I can't have you up here right now for obvious reasons. He's up on his cat tree now, at least for the time being. He's been trying to get in my lap all morning long. You're my third reading this morning, probably my last for the day. I might do Pisces if I feel like it, but he's been crawling in my lap for the past couple of hours. And he's adorable, and I wouldn't mind having him in my lap, except he makes it very difficult for me to do my readings. Okay, I know I shuffled and cut these already. Let's get some more cards out here for you, Aquarius. Apparently I needed to do more. So we have Judgment in reverse. The Seven of Cups again, this time in reverse. Four of Swords. King of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups. Six of Swords, clarifying the Six of Swords, both in reverse. The Hermit, clarifying the Hermit in reverse. And then the Two of Swords. I just want to show you. I love the repeats because while some may think, oh, well, it doesn't give you any clarity when you get the same cards on top of the same cards. Well, it does, because it's almost like it's emphasized, the message or the meaning in the card is emphasized in the reading. So I really do get a kick out of it, out of the cards when they do that. So there is this realization that this person, this king of Wands is pulling a guilt trip on Aquarius. And I get the feeling like they're trying to, the motivation behind doing it is trying to instill some guilt and trying to make you change your mind. Trying to make you change the direction that you're going. But whatever it is you're doing, Aquarius, keep doing it because it's meant for you. It's right for you. It is your passion. It is what you want for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with choosing a path for yourself. Something that will be beneficial, something that you can feel good about, satisfied about, whether this is a job opportunity or a creative endeavor or a hobby that you like to do or traveling on your own or going off to school for yourself. But this person almost feels like they're manipulating the situation by showing a certain amount of disappointment, by acting confused as to why you're choosing the path that you're choosing. And then again, this guilt trip that indicates to me that for some reason they want you to go in a different direction. And if you don't, that somehow that means you're going to lose this relationship. That means that you're on your own. They're not going to support you. They're going to, don't come crying to them when things don't work out type of energy. Like, Aquarius, if you do this, you're on your own. Don't come crawling to me for help if things go awry. It's almost, again, it's a really strong feeling of needing to get past this energy of someone trying to pull this guilt trip on you or making you feel bad for doing something that you want to do for yourself, that you're not supposed to go down this path because your priority is supposed to be them or what they want or what direction they want you to go. Let's get this last round out, Aquarius. Seven of Wands. Ten of Cups. There's the Eight of Swords again, this time in reverse. The High Priestess again in reverse. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Ten of Swords again. So more of confirming what I have been kind of feeling from this set of cards, this last round. Again, I feel like this person is trying to convince you that you'll be happier if you do their bidding, or do things their way, or follow their lead. That if you invest energy and time into what they want, that you will ultimately be happier. That everybody will be happier. Because again, they're motivated by their own self-interest, not yours, Aquarius. And I feel like you're having to defend your decision, and I feel like you're being made to feel guilty about what you've decided to do, that they might be even trying to influence you, that you are making the wrong choice, choosing the wrong path. And again, there's the sense that they're kind of walking away from this relationship, giving you an ultimatum saying, look, if you choose this direction, I'm out. Or don't come to me for emotional support, or even monetary or support, or resources, or that kind of thing. They're removing themselves from this relationship because of your actions, but it's like a threat. It's like an ultimatum. Like, Aquarius, if you don't do things my way, don't count on me, because I won't be there for you. It's really a harsh and negative and unpleasant message that I'm getting, that somehow, that because you are lacking compromise, that you have to bring an end to this relationship. I mean, I don't understand why the relationship itself has to come to an end because of a decision that you've made. If it's not harming anybody else, and I don't sense that from the cards, I do feel like this is definitely a decision or a path you're choosing for yourself, and it's meant for you and you alone, but it's not hurting anybody else, this decision that you're making, Aquarius. And this person that you're dealing with is is lacking compromise and lacking understanding and empathy. And it's harsh and negative energy coming from them. I don't like it at all. You might even be feeling a little resentful. Or maybe to even a certain extent, you're like, well, good. You know what? You've been causing me issues anyway. Why would I want you in my life if this is the kind of, person that you are? When something this important to me is something that I can go after, it's something that I can have for myself, and you can't see that this is beneficial or makes me happy, why would you want someone like that in your life? So I do feel this Queen of Cups to me is your energy. Like, you're just, you know what? You're forcing me to lose that connection with you, to lose that emotional peace that I had with you, because you're just not willing to see why this makes me happy, or is something that's positive in my life. And that's a shame, that someone that you care for feels that way, that they can't support you unless you're doing things the way they want you to do things. If you lose this relationship, Aquarius, and it looks like that's where it's headed. I mean, with Two of Cups in reverse, and frankly, the energy that's coming off of this person, I wouldn't want them in my life anyway. You're dealing with this kind of energy. King of Wands, Seven of Swords. Maybe the reason why you are pursuing what you're pursuing for yourself is the universe's way of saying, this is your opportunity to shed yourself of some toxic energy, to get out of some relationships that are not serving you. And this is more than an opportunity for you to pursue something that's going to make you happy. It's also going to lighten your load when it comes to people who are negative influences in your life. Okay, let's get one card for Aquarius, not 6 or 7. I just want one card for Aquarius. Sylvester's made himself comfortable on the windowsill, as you can see. He's being really cute. I'm glad he's not in my lap, but he's waiting for that opportunity, because that's his mode of operation, his MO. Okay, one card for Aquarius. Is that the one? There's 2. I'm going to take them. I don't like to take 2 because sometimes meanings in the book that I use to read, about these cards. They can be rather long. Both of these came out in reverse, the 9 of Wands, 10 of Air. Both really beautiful cards. They both came out in reverse, so they're both potential blockages, and I will be reading these out of the Dreams of Gaia book. And hopefully they'll add some clarity if you are resonating with this reading. Because they're potential blockages, the passages will be shorter. So we're going to start off with the 9 of Fire, and I will display this in the upright for you. Just so you know, the 9 of Wands or 9 of Fire in reverse in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot is about giving up or feeling like you need to sacrifice or leave something behind, or not having the energy to move forward, or feeling like it's too hard. You're not willing to go into battle again, and thrown in the white towel, that kind of thing, if it's in reverse. And so it did come out in reverse. Let's see what this says for you. Does it seem that you are making your life more difficult by complicating something? Do you find you take 10 steps to perform a task when you know you could complete the same task in 5? Or do you seem suddenly to have a list of conditions and requirements that only serve to limit and restrict? There is a good rule to follow in all areas of life. Keep it simple. The reverse 9 of Fire is a gentle reminder not to bury yourself under the weight of the unnecessary. Take physical action to simplify your life and how you do things. Otherwise, you will make your life harder and slow yourself down. Remove the clutter and create an easy flow that is free of self-imposed obstructions. Lighten your workload by following a process that is elegant in design and uncomplicated in nature, because it only requires that you do what you need to do and nothing that you do not. By doing so, you can give all your focus and energy to what is truly important and nothing more. You're not lightening your load by ridding yourself of this energy, for sure. Definitely applicable to this reading. Let's get the 10 of Air, which is the 10 of Swords in reverse. And this card has significantly different meaning. The 10 of Swords came up twice in your reading, Aquarius, once in reverse and once in the upright. And the 10 of Swords can be a very severe and hard energy. It's about a tough ending, about something that's final and definitive. And it was indicating this ending of this relationship with this King of Wands, King of Pentacles person. But this card, as you can see, is quite pretty. Has some different meanings to it, so it may resonate differently for you. Let's see what it has to say. So again, it was in reverse, so it's a potential blockage, and this one also is just about a third of a page or so, pretty short. The 10 of Air reversed represents one who allows others' thoughts and opinions to define and shape them. Instead of moving forward and becoming an independent being, they have allowed others to determine their path and shape their reality. Wow. They have become afraid to think or speak for themselves and instead allow others to dominate. They do so because they are afraid of the great unknown and of what life will bring if they choose to defy convention, break with tradition, and stand alone. The 10 of Air reverse signifies a need for this issue to be addressed. It is time for you to grow up and leave home and step through the door into the great unknown. It is time to think for yourself, speak for yourself, and determine your own direction. The future longs to greet you, but it cannot if your present is being determined by everyone else but you. I'm getting the chills as I read this, Aquarius. It's really kind of freaky how relevant that passage was to this reading. I am impressed with the cards that came up for you at the very end of this reading. So Aquarius, I'm going to leave that here. I hope that this reading resonated for you. I hope that you got something out of it. If it did, and if you did get something out of it, and it did resonate, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you'd like. Those are always great. I really appreciate you joining me today. And Sylvester now, as you can see, has made his way into my lap. But I have to turn off the camera before you get comfortable. So he and I are going to say goodbye. Thank you again, Aquarius, for joining me, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye.